Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Whitney Wish and I have a reading for Aquarius. Alright, so Aquarius, we're going to do a love reading for you. So if you have Aquarius placements in your moon, sun, or rising, Venus or Mars, a message might be here for you. However, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, so the spread is going to consist of their feelings, your feelings, what's binding the relationship, how they see you, how you see them, and then what's the advice for the relationship. So we're going to get a little nosy. So I'm glad you're here, okay? So how are they showing up? They're showing up as the Nine of Cups, okay? Could be dealing with a water sign. They're showing up with the Nine of Cups. Why the Nine of Cups? Which is not a bad card, but you could see that they're kind of like, I don't know, feeding their own heart, being a little selfish, you know, or they're getting a wish fulfillment. They're probably wrapped up in their wish fulfillments. Okay, so they're in a good space. Hold on. Why the Nine of Cups? Because of the Hierophant. Okay. So they've had some type of awakening with the Hierophant and the Nine. Yeah. Ooh. Did they have like a coming to Jesus type of moment or some type of epiphany? That feels religious. With the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. How are you showing up? You're in the Four of... No, you're in the Six of Cups. You're in the past? Are you reflecting on what was? This is interesting. I like it. Let me see. With a Knight of Wands. Something about your energy is nostalgic. You're reflecting on the past. With the Two of Wands. Are you considering going to revisiting the past with the Two of Wands? Are you planning it? Are you going back to your hometown? Are you thinking about how it was in the past? It's something about the past. That's your energy. Something has kind of brought up a nostalgic feeling for you in reference to what was. And they're in the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. So they could be getting a wish fulfillment that they feel like that is ordained, that came from with the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but they're having some type of awakening and a wish fulfillment. And you're thinking about the past. What's binding you guys together? The Page of Pentacles. An opportunity. What's binding you guys together? And the Seven. What's binding you guys is that you guys are both waiting for a harvest. What's binding you guys is the Page of Pentacles. And then you guys are wondering if it's worth it with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is, I don't know. Let me keep reading through the energy. What are you thinking about? What is Aquarius thinking about in reference to the past? Why is there energy in the past, Spirit? Because of something that hasn't been released? Are you feeling guilty about something with the Judgment? Okay, that's a specific message for someone. And what's the Hierophant on their side? The Star. Okay. Let me go to a different deck. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This is kind of a complex energy, Aquarius, for you and your person. They're getting a wish fulfillment. You're in their head about something from the past and whether you should go towards it with the Two of Wands and then the Judgment in reverse. There's guilt there. What's going on? And what's binding you guys is a money opportunity that you're waiting on. It could be in limbo with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're waiting, and you're wondering if it's going to be worth it. That's what I've gotten so far. You'll know if this is your message. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, another Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, that's all that's come up so far. Okay. All right, cards, don't get wonky on me, I know. Okay, so cards have message. My cards start spiraling. Okay. All right, so how do they see you? Oh, okay, so they see you as the Queen of Swords, which is your energy, but they see you as that is in reverse. So the Queen of Swords in reverse is a very cut, dry, harsh type of person. Like, she takes no prisoners. So they're seeing you as a Queen of Swords. Why? Why? Because how strong you are with the Strength card. You could have set boundaries with them, with the Queen of Swords, with another Queen of Swords. So they feel like you're like doubling down on assertiveness, and you're extremely strong in this relationship. That's how they see you. The Queen of Swords is not like she's all logic. She's all logic, especially when she's upside down. She could be just like very cold. Aquarius, what's going on? And Aquarius, you guys have that really bad, where you guys can be detached emotionally. It takes a lot for Aquarius to tap into emotions. How do you see them? Ooh, you see them as a King of Wands. You see them as very confident. You see them as good looking. Ooh, okay. So you picked one, right? Okay, King of Wands. Why the King of Wands? The Knight of Pentacles. So this person, you'll know that if this is your reading, because your person, you see them as they're good looking. They have motion with this Knight of Pentacles. So they're getting going. They're collecting the bag. Okay. What else? And the Ace of Pentacles. However, you do see them as, maybe you see them as cheap. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you could see them as cheap. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It's funny. Anything else? Go back to what's binding this relationship. I don't see a lot of cups, you guys. This is all business. Yeah, the Three of Wands. In reverse. And the Nine of Swords. Something's going on financially in this relationship. There could have been a lost opportunity, or someone lost a job. Sorry. Someone, it happens. But there's some type of, even though your person's in a wish fulfillment, and you could be their wish, because you came up as in a wish fulfillment with the Star in reverse. So you could be, you could be the breadwinner in this situation. And you could be setting, I don't know, you're setting boundaries, and they see you as I'm sorry, Aquarius, they see you as a hard ass. So, I don't know how to say. They do. They see you as a hard ass. For the Queen of Swords to come out twice in reverse, and that's how they see you. Yeah, they see you as a hard ass. It came out twice in reverse. Different decks. But they know it's because you're strong. So whether you're coming off as a hard ass or not, Aquarius, you're strong. Babe, you're strong. And they know that you're not going to waver. What's the advice for this relationship? Ooh, what's this advice? Two of Pentacles. The advice for the relationship is to stop juggling. Juggling what? Yeah. Hangman. And the Ten of Cups. Two of Cups. This could be a karmic. Let's get some oracle messages. Let's see some hidden messages. Because what I'm really getting from all of this, let me sit with this for a minute. You know, sometimes I don't like doing love readings. Not in this day and time. Not in this day and time. Because people's energy, you see in tarot, you see people's self-interest. Yeah, you see relationships. Sometimes I see beautiful readings where I'm like, this person's madly in love with you. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. This is your prince. This is your spouse. This is your person. And I love those type of readings, and I get extremely emotional. And then, but most of the time, I see readings like this, where it's very realistic. This is as realistic as it gets. You see them as a good-looking person. However, you see that they've missed some type of money opportunity. With this Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles, they're moving very slowly for you. They're good looking, but they're moving very slowly financially for you. Okay? And then they're seeing you as someone who's extremely assertive. You're not taking any BS. And they see you as a very strong person. When I ask what the advice is, the advice really is to juggle. I mean, I know I said not to juggle, but the Two of Pentacles came out in reverse. If it came up upright, you would be juggling. It's down. I mean, Spirit, I need clarification on that since I'm perplexed about this. What is the advice for this relationship? The Hangman in reverse. That you're gonna have to juggle. And come out of this Hangman energy. You guys are gonna have to, like, I don't know, set the tone. The Ten of Cups came out both in reverse. What is this? There's something about the family life. The Hangman. The Hangman in reverse. Hangmans talk about kind of gathering the wisdom, sitting with it, and being still. Yours is in reverse. They want you to come out of the stagnation. They want you to juggle. Because right now, the lack of juggling, the lack of it, is keeping you from the Ten of Cups. You're going to have to, if I'm reading this right, Spirit, clarify something for me. If I'm reading this right, that's the advice for both of you guys. Come out of this dormant energy of just allowing things to be what it is. Stop juggling, because it's keeping you from your Ten of Cups. Your Ten of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, could be dealing with a Scorpio, the Death card, because it's not over. But you have to release something with the Four of Pentacles. Gotta release whatever this hurt is that's putting you in the Queen of Swords in reverse. There's something here. You're pissed. You have the Five of Cups. Something's here that has made you really upset. It's overbearing. I don't know what it is. What is Aquarius upset about? I think it's his money. I think it's his money. Yeah. Double card. Capricorn energy. And and then I see your partner as a very arrogant person. I'm going to be honest with you. With the Six of Wands and the Devil card. They want recognition. They've moved slowly on a financial situation and possibly lost it. Yeah, and they've been keeping secrets. But their secrets is financial. I don't really see any, I don't see cheating. I don't see cheating. but there is something going on. They could want marriage with you. But what? Yeah, they could want marriage with you. Let's look at the oracle cards. Let's see. I cry at night. I bet. I can't let you go. Of course not. What else? What would they like to say to Aquarius that they can't say? What would they like to say to Aquarius that they can't say? Thank you, Spirit. I was hurt by you. I'm stuck in a vision of what was. Who got that? Capricorn got that. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. The heat between us is intense. I wish to be like you. So they definitely admire you. That goes back to the whole wish fulfillment. Remember? We were looking at their energy. That really correlates with it. I wish to be like you. So you could be their wish fulfillment. Literally. They could admire you. However, but they also think you're cold. Aquarius is hard. You guys are very sweet, but I mean, it's hard to pierce Aquarius's heart space. I can't lie. That's a hard thing to pierce. I am stuck in the vision of us together. I'm obsessed with you. Sexual desires. All right. Okay, Aquarius. If this resonates with you, leave a like, share, or subscribe. If you got this far in the reading, I really appreciate it. It's a free way of just supporting my channel as I bring you guys consistent tarot readings, monthly tarot readings. All right, until next time, I love you guys. See ya.